6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Take a look at your screen. We're taking a live look at the Kennedy Space Center. NASA is hoping to get back to the moon for the first time in 50 years. But the launch hit a little snag this morning. Engineers found a hydrogen leak, slowing things down. The leak appeared in the same area during a dress rehearsal in the spring, so that blast off is still scheduled for 8:33 this morning. They say things could be scrubbed because of that. They don't think so, but it is a possibility. Or weather off the coast of Florida will bring you that live launch on WBXX. If the mission gets scrubbed this morning, they say they're going to try again on Friday. And right now, investigators are working to figure out what started a fire at a clubhouse in Tellico Village.
Yeah, the building is destroyed. Take a look at this. Fire crews responded Saturday afternoon to the golf clubhouse. Thankfully, no one is hurt. The Tellico Village fire chief tells us one of their own was actually inside of the building when the fire broke out, prompting an immediate response. No word yet on what started the fire, but Loudoun County deputies believe it may have started in the kitchen. Tellico officials say they will rebuild the clubhouse.
Continuing coverage this morning, the man accused of shooting a person in the 5 Points neighborhood is expected to be in court. Ishine McCoy is charged with attempted first-degree murder after police say he shot a 23-year-old man. That person is expected to be okay. McCoy will be in court for a bond hearing. And an armed and dangerous suspect is in custody this morning. U.S. Marshals and detectives from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office arrested 18-year-old Micaiah Davis at a home there in Hamilton County. Deputies wanted him for reckless driving and leaving the scene of an accident. And a Blount County Sheriff's Office deputy is continuing to wait for a heart transplant after being rejected right before surgery for the second time.
Deputy Lydia Sharp has congestive heart failure. Sharp was scheduled to have a heart transplant on August 12th at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. Officials say her doctors rejected the heart at the last minute, and a week later, a similar situation happened. She got the call, went to get ready for surgery, and they sent her home once again after the heart was rejected a second time. She remains on the wait list, hopeful to get another call soon. And Anderson County Deputy Luke Schaffner is awake after being in a coma for 3 weeks. We told you about this earlier this month. Luke and his wife Nicole were hit by a truck on August 1st while fixing their motorbike on the side of the road. A spokesperson for the family says Luke still has a long road ahead of him, but they are hopeful.
And a Knox County K-9 is recovering after getting hurt Saturday. Officials say K-9 Nathan will be on strict bed rest for the next 2 weeks. The sheriff's office is not saying how the dog got hurt. We do have a way that you can show support right now inside our WVLT News app. And Congressman Tim Burchett's daughter is out of the hospital this morning after being there for more than 2 weeks. He says she broke 5 ribs, her wrist, and had internal injuries from a horse-related accident. Burchett posted this photo to social media as they left East Tennessee Children's Hospital. And right now, 2 people are still missing nearly a month after those devastating floods hit eastern Kentucky.
Vanessa Baker and Nancy Cundiff haven't been seen since July 28th. Search and rescue teams in Breathitt County say they will not stop until both women are found. Multiple agencies are helping in the search. They say their goal is to help bring closure to the families. And new details this morning, a hearing now set for Thursday to consider whether a federal judge will grant Donald Trump's request of a third party to oversee the documents seized during an FBI search for his estate in Florida. A heavily redacted affidavit shows 184 documents were found inside the Mar-a-Lago estate, with more than 24 marked top secret. Meanwhile, this video shows new attacks near Europe's largest nuclear power plant. Both Russia and Ukraine are claiming the other country is to blame. The plant is controlled by Russian forces but operated by Ukrainian engineers. International experts say the latest shelling underscores the risk of a nuclear catastrophe.
Well, the factory at the center of that nationwide baby formula shortage is resuming production. The Abbott plant in Sturgis, Michigan, originally closed after an FDA inspection found a potentially deadly bacteria. After eventually being cleared, the factory then flooded during a storm. Officials believe it'll take about 6 weeks before you'll see any of that formula on store shelves. And you have a few days left to shop for groceries tax-free. Right now, the state's still under that month-long grocery tax-free holiday. It is set to expire at midnight on Wednesday. After that, the grocery tax returns to 4%. Governor Lee put it all in place to help with the rising costs of inflation.
WVLT, proud to be your official station of the Vols. Guess what week it is, Casey?
It's football week.
It is officially football week on Rocky Top as the Vols welcome those Ball State Cardinals to Neyland Stadium on Thursday night. Head coach Josh Heupel will hold his weekly press conference around noon today. We'll bring you that live on the WVLT News Facebook page. Kickoff for Thursday's game, 7 o'clock under the lights. You can watch the game on the SEC Network. Plenty of tickets are still available if you're looking to go. And make sure you join us first thing Thursday morning, all morning long. We're live on campus for the Big Orange kickoff show. We're getting you ready for the start of a new year. We're starting at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, starting today, you can expect route reductions if you ride Knoxville area transit. Fewer buses are running because of a worker shortage. Multiple routes will be removed entirely. The last downtown departure happened shortly after 5 at night. You can find all the changes right now in your WVLT News app.
It is 6:54. Let's get a check of that morning commute with Whitney Turner.
You're on time to kick off your work week. Those interstates and main roads running smoothly ahead of that morning rush. Volume staying pretty light on 75 South, 640 West, and I-40 West. Just a reminder that rubblization works continues on I-640 from the Broadway exit all the way over to I-40. They do have the right lanes closed. In fact, I'll show you a live look at that road work. The good news is it's not slowing you down. You can see those barriers there. Just be mindful of this traffic shift as you're heading out the door.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
6:55, and now I'm not saying you have to, but you may want to knock out some yard work today. The key here is that we're tracking that front for tomorrow. So we have a 20% coverage today in pop-up rain and storm, especially this afternoon to evening. It is a hot, humid day. Then that front comes in, meets that heat and humidity, creates about a 60% coverage of our area in rain and storms. But that first alert weather day is highlighted because that's where we could have a couple of strong to severe storms. Then at least the humidity and the rain chances will drop off briefly for a couple of days. So this morning in the humidity, slightly warmer, more upper 60s to right around 70. It's still 70 Oak Ridge, 69 Knoxville now, 67 in Cosby to 69 in Crossville. Now with that clear sky, we have areas of fog developing. Right now we've got a pocket of dense fog between Tazewell, Harrogate to Middlesboro, a little hazy throughout parts of East Tennessee. When it comes down to it, the beautiful, mostly clear sky and that sunshine will help to heat us up quick. Just remember it feels about 5 degrees warmer today because of the humidity. So it'll be 85 at noon. High today 91 with just some isolated storms. Tomorrow's when we'll see that front approach. So you can see a big difference there and more storms brewing in the west side of the state today, then dropping our way with that first alert weather day tomorrow. So got a lot we're tracking for you this week, especially if you are keeping your eyes out on all those changes behind the front as well. So we've got you covered in that local track coming up here on the CW.
Heather, thanks. And we do want to end this show with a look at Artemis this morning in Florida. The sun is coming up there on the coast. It's a beautiful shot. That blast off is set for 8:33. We're going to have it for you on WBXX.
Have a good day.